Hi, my name is Brody. Today, my teammates and I, Seth, Anthony, Lucas, and Jeremy, will present a proposal that will help the Okanagan Fruit Tree Project grow and develop. The basis of our proposal is built upon converting current volunteers into monthly donors. We believe this is the best way to create a financial and stable basis for which the Okanagan Fruit Tree Project can grow and develop from. We have split the problem into 5 parts. Each of us is going to go over these parts in detail, and as you follow along, we hope you will come to the same conclusion as us, that this is the best way to help the program. Thank you. The central goal of the Okanagan Fruit Tree Project is to cultivate community through local food. But it is best to understand this organization through its volunteers. These volunteers come from a wide range of backgrounds, including business association, volunteers simply giving their time, and people who they themselves are experiencing food scarcity. As a nonprofit, the Okanagan Fruit Tree Project is entirely dependent upon community involvement and support. Luckily, this is one of their greatest strengths, because the nature of the program is both environmentally friendly and socially conscious. It runs 3 different programs in order to meet community needs, including its gleaning, local farming, and juicing project. They operate these projects on a razor-thin budget with only 2 paid staff members. Their financial stability is then therefore dependent on both federal grants and small donations. Only recently have they been able to turn a profit from their juicing project. In order to help the Okanagan Fruit Tree Project, I'll let my friend Seth tell you about some of the problems it is facing.
Thanks, Brody. My name is Seth, and today I'm going to be describing the fundamental problems behind the Okanagan Fruit Tree Project. These can be broken down into 3 main categories, those being a lack of awareness, a lack of donors, and a lack of financing. Although these all can be seen as separate entities, they can all be viewed as part of the same cycle as shown in the given infographic. This cycle begins with a lack of funding, which is all too common among nonprofits. This lack of funding then causes a compromise in the work done by the nonprofit, and when the work done by the nonprofit suffers, various donors may lose trust in the organization and therefore reduce the amount of funding they provide. And finally, the nonprofit is forced to take a contract that is less than ideal and doesn't provide enough funding for the organization to grow, and this takes us back to the top of the cycle. The lack of awareness, donors, and financing that I talked about before are all clear byproducts of this cycle. This can be avoided in multiple ways, but today we are going to be describing what we believe to be the most effective and efficient solution. But first, Anthony will give us a description of the audience that we will attempt to reach in order to solve these problems.
Hello, I'm Anthony Crotto, and I will be talking about the description of the audience. The target audience we chose were your volunteers. We are planning on converting your volunteers into donors. Volunteers make good donors because they are already invested in the program and understand what you do for the community. They already have that personal connection. We have divided your audience into 2 main groups: current donors and prospective donors. Current donors are those who volunteer and donate. Prospective donors are those who volunteer but just haven't quite made the commitment to donate. Jeremy will now talk about our implementation plan on how we will get them to donate.
Hi, thank you, Anthony. So our solution to this problem is that we want to convert volunteers into monthly donors. To do so, we want to send out a newsletter via email that will discuss the financial needs of the Okanagan Tree Fruit Project and suggest monthly donating as a solution. We want to send these out to the volunteers because we believe that volunteers want to help the company and they already have, so they will be more inclined to donate than if we sent them out to just everybody. With the surplus of volunteers, I'm sure that there will be a good amount of them that will want to donate and want to help more for the organization. With the increased funding, more harvest times can be done, which is also beneficial to the volunteers. And in the newsletter, we will provide benefits for volunteers that do decide to donate. These benefits include t-shirts and hoodies that will be sent out to those who donate, or those who sign up for a certain amount of months. Thank you. I will transfer it over now to Lucas, who will describe the specifics of the solution.
Hey, my name is Lucas Fabian, and I'll be covering the implementation strategy. As you heard from Jeremy's description of the solution, our idea is to email current volunteers a newsletter in hopes of converting them into monthly donors. As far as how often to send this email out, we suggest roughly once a month. You can see in the graphic I provided, studies show donors prefer to be contacted on a monthly basis. So ultimately, we're saying once a month to send out a newsletter via email to volunteers currently not donating to consider donating on a monthly basis. The newsletter could also include information such as what you plan to do with the money received, as they probably want to know where their money is specifically going. Also, as Jeremy previously stated, we suggest implementing a merchandise reward system. This would work as a form of an incentive that would hopefully promote your monthly donations. Our main idea revolves around the whole website teespring.com. Teespring is a website that makes creating, selling, and shipping personal merchandise super easy. Basic t-shirts cost roughly $10 to produce, so we recommend you guys create a shirt with your logo on it or any creative design relating to your company, and offer this as a reward to any monthly donors willing to donate $15 a month. On top of this, for those eager to donate more, donors offering $35 a month could receive a t-shirt and a hoodie altogether. Hoodies cost roughly $20 each to produce, so once again, no money will be lost. Our hope is with this reward system, volunteers will be more inclined to donate. As far as teespring.com goes, once you've submitted the design of your choice, they handle all the production, shipping, customer service, so all you have to do is deal with the benefits.
As you have seen, our proposal is by far the best plan for the Okanagan Fruit Tree Project to grow and develop. Overall, as you followed along, I'm sure you've seen the benefit of following our method. Not only does it rely on a current user base and developing that base, but it allows for future growth and development of the project itself. We're happy that we've been able to present this proposal to you, and we hope that it will help you grow and develop as an organization in the future. Thank you for choosing UBCO. Thank you for being a part of this class. Thank you.